Gedds station. I'm wandering down to Gedds station. It's a place like none you've seen. It's a place so bright and clean. A barrel rolling across your screen. And I promise I'm not mad.
Look, I've been up for about 45 minutes. Leave me fucking be. Let's look at my car. The pinkest car I'd ever seen. Ever. Wouldn't it be funny? No, wait, I know Burns' name. What was I about to say? It'd be funny if Burns' name was Damien, but Burns just plasters his name everywhere anyway. Right, gamers, we're back. I was playing just a little bit of this. Off stream, actually, like an absolute madman. Oh, this is how we're transporting. Right. This is how we're transporting. This is how we're transporting the planters, by the way. I've been driving with them like this on my car. 4 on the bonnet, 2 on the roof, 6 in the back, 2 in the cab. For a total of 14 at once. The first time I didn't stack them very well and I did drop a few. But actually it's been better than using the trailer. The trailer's so bad that this is preferable. Maybe Jujo's talking about your brother. How did the soil not fall out? It's Canadian soil. It's very dense. Even if you pour it and I shake it and it just, it's so dense. It's like me, really. We got the car. We got so much shit for the car. That's why I've been moving the planters, because I want the car to be the focus. Burns isn't your surname. No. It isn't. Just if you wanted confirmation of that. Lovely stuff, gamers. Did I really not leave a barrel under here? I could have sworn I did. Did I disappoint you, sir? I knew I would. Sorry, what I can't see now. Oh, our 45 minutes of my summer car was some painful memories on the 24-hour stream. Like, it's a great game, but fuck me, it's hard work. It's work. Never has a game been so much work to stream. That's what I'm here to actively avoid. Oh no! Why are you like this? I know I can fit you 3 along, surely. Surely I can. Easily. What was happening there then? Zoidberg. What a man. What a machine. Anyway, we're going to get these gone to the market. I've been leaving most of my barrels. In town because I've been so concentrated on the planters. We're on Thursday, so last time we streamed, I stopped on Sunday. And I played this for about 45 minutes. Or probably like, no, it must have been longer than that. To get through like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, we're gonna see maybe 2 Sundays on this stream, which means 2 lots of money. Trolley version, desert bus. I will never play Desert Bus. Desert Bus, for those of you who don't know, Desert Bus, wasn't Desert Bus on the game by Penn and Teller? And basically you just drive a bus down a highway for 5 hours or so. And the bus moves very, very slightly over time. It drifts very slightly to right, so you cannot just, you know, pin down the W key and leave it for 5 hours, because the bus will just drift off the road and crash. Very frustrating. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go, gamers. Let's try not to have a horrific crash, which is what I normally do. I will never play Desert Bus. The trolliest game I will play on stream. The trolliest game I will play on stream ever is Getting Over It. I will play Getting Over It one day on stream. Getting Over It is a game where you just need to reach the top of a very difficult, I want to say obstacle course really, but yeah, but if you fall off, the chances are you're going to fall all the way to the bottom, which can take hours. I was watching someone play Getting Over It yesterday. More just difficult. Well, it's quite trolly in that it's designed so you can fall all the way down to the very beginning. That's quite the troll, I feel. I feel that's a reasonable level of trolling. Did you think that? Oh, no. Yeah, as you can see, the planters didn't always go well. This was actually the trailer. If you see those planters on the floor there, that was actually, I did a full barrel roll. I did a full barrel roll with the trailer. And it was night time, but it was almost night time. And I just couldn't be fucked to pick most of them up. There's another one that we lost along the way. We definitely need a rescue mission today. There's another 2 that didn't make it around that corner. You can see that corner. Those are all... None of those are when I was stacking it on the roof. Barrel roll! Barrel roll. Good to see that's working, because I didn't test it this morning. Yes, we will go on a rescue mission. But none of those, before you yip up, none of those were done when I had them on the bonnet and the roof, okay? Surprisingly enough, those were all when I was trying to different configurations with the trailer. Okay, so that has nothing to do with my very special technique. I'll be honest, the idea of putting them on the bonnet wasn't actually mine. God, I know, I look in shadow. I've got so many lights pointing at my face. And just because of the fucking light coming through that window, it looks like I'm in shadow. It's very frustrating. Simply nothing I can do about it for a minute. I need a better blind. It's alright, the sun will be coming in through the other windows by later on. Yeah, all my barrels are here. First one of the day is always slow. It's true, it's true. I don't know what it is about the filters. It's like when I do, loads of them are like that. I don't know what it is. Practicing my villain lighting. No, I'm practicing my doesn't understand how a camera works. Can do white balance correctly. Exposure correctly. Lighting. Look, we've got a lot of barrels. I've been buying more barrels as well. I have been doing that. That seems mad. But I just want, like, on the weekend, I don't want to, you know, I could have, like, 20 odd barrels ready. From Friday to Sunday. From Friday to Sunday, I could have, like, 20 or more barrels ready. But I just never have them. Now I do have them. I don't even think I need... I've been buying some roll and that, but I don't even think I need it.
Excellent soir.
I've been going mad on the canning process as well. I wish stuff stacked. They've gone with the My Summer Car route of whenever you pick up an item, it loses all its physics. Yeah, you can only sell 12 a day, but that is true. But if I had 24, that would be Monday and Tuesday's product sort of dealt with already. I know what I mean, but I also can't articulate it. Like, there's times when you really want to go for it. But if you run out of barrels, I'd rather have two, for the cost of them, I'd rather have too many barrels than not enough. But we're not even going to pick up any today. Did I buy the extra one? I'm not even sure I did. We'll pick these all up tomorrow probably, but I'm going to show you the genius of how I pick up the... Oh no, we do actually need some. I'll do 2 trips, it's fine. I'd rather move barrels in the dark than planters, because planters are, as you can imagine, planters take quite a lot of concentration when you're moving 14 at a time. Of any barrels at the house. See, I have made an error, but I'm going to show you how I move the planters, and then I'll I might have 1 barrel at the house. I think I left 1 there. But it's fine. I'm going to pick them up. But yeah, I do need to actually grab these before the store closes as well. So this is good. We're just doing time management here. Okay. Right, you go inside and you buy these 3. Great stuff. Okay, these can probably go on the roof and whatnot. It's a good system. Craft. Okay, craft. I shouldn't mock people's typos, but I am going to. I am going to mock people's typos. What's everyone got a plan for the weekend? I have I'm doing stream nonsense. I've got 2 things I need to make for the stream. And yeah, I should park it better than I have, Juge. I definitely should park it better than I have. Like, look how small this pile's got. Considering I'm also buying 10 every day. I've got this down a lot as well. It's probably only about 30 there, 30, 35. Anyway, you gotta get 2 on the roof here. For what tomorrow? For fucking what? That sounds good, Molto. No one translate what Burns has said to me. Frozen, and you've called them frozen margs? What a load of middle-class nonsense that is, Burns. You should be ashamed of yourself. How have I miscalculated how many I had? Hey, Sly, how's it going, pal? How you doing today? Planters, that's what's up. That's what's up. Frozen marks. Goodness me. You got rain. Nice. Actually, weirdly, like, we've both had the thunderstorm and we also haven't. Yeah, I just need to see the... what I was meant to do was take the handbrake off. Oh, maybe I can see it here. I did it. I did it. I did it. Right. This is how we... You just do this. And you just drive carefully, okay? Justice from Alto. Sly was writing a little song for you, I think. Sly didn't say hello. He actually just Discord DM'd you a little jingle. Power bill. Yeah, that's what Fridays are for. That's what Fridays are probably for. Sly, you're in trouble, buddy. Oh no, you fixed it. Don't panic. Okay, look, this is 14. 6 on the top of the car, 6 in the bed of the car, 2 in the cab. And this is so much better than that bullshit trailer. I mean, yeah, look, I could get another 6 if I bought... I could do this and the trailer. But I don't want to. The trailer is so fucking annoying. To be fair, they do warn you it's not implemented properly in the game yet. No, those don't have any balance. All the ones you see that are on the road and whatnot, not these ones up here, but the earlier ones, they were all me trying to double stack the bed, and it just doesn't work at all. It's really frustrating. It just doesn't. They just are so wobbly up there. Whereas if they're touching the truck, they're weirdly stable. Oh, I've got something behind me. Cleo, let's not be barking, mate. No need to be barking. No, or whining. Just calm down. Just calm yourself down. You go for a walk in a second. Yeah, I wish there was something better that I could do. I wish I could move like 20 of these at a time more easily. Yeah, trailer is a mess. Well, look, this hasn't even been that difficult. This hasn't even been that difficult. See? Not a single one gone. Not a single one gone. Now that's some sort of miracle. We do have a... Oh god, I've got a lot to move into the thing as well, but that's, you know, that's 5 seconds at a time. Hey, FFF, how you doing, pal? How are you doing? We're playing some Mon Bazou. It's Canada Simulator, if you've not seen it. How are you doing today? How's life? How's things? Sorry, GJ can't read, he's dyslexic. You gotta... You gotta give him that. Oh my days. So many of these goddamn plant pots. But look, you gotta think this is all for a sustainable future. Or something. I sound like a politician then. Working from home today. Nice, nice, nice. That's what work should be every day, if I'm honest. But, you know, they just want to keep us down. They just want to keep... Why is there one in here? Yeah, so we still got a bit of sorting to do. We still got a bit of sorting to do, but you know, it's good. It's good. I mean, I was watching Tech Guy Brian on Tuesday. I say Tuesday evening. Maybe it was last. No, it can't. Oh no, it was Wednesday because last night I was trying to work out what day. It was Wednesday evening, and doing this. And he had every square inch of floor space. This floor that you can see was planter. I think we counted when he planted. We counted using the seeds. He's planting the seeds and worked out how many he planted. 880 in there. It is, Damien. It is indeed, and it is going to be very soon. I've got to get about 200 of those planters down there. I feel like we can't be that far off. I think we've probably got another 40 in town that we need to grab, and then we must have close to 150 in there. Good enough 3 days a week. Release it. Make it sound like a manifesto. Oh god, I can't. The lights are pretty pissed. I can't really see what I'm doing. This is why I didn't want to move the planters in the dark. Oh god, I crashed because I was reading chat. Don't let me do that with like 12 barrels in the back. Very difficult to see. Oh, it's a bit easier on. If anything, it's a bit easier on my other monitor, but it's Canada. I guess it's dark all the time. But no, when the sun goes down, it's like we're here with the fire. Oh, I almost made it. I was trying to cut that corner in half. Just to not Iceland. No, it is. It gets very dark, probably. It's spring. It's early spring. I think most people in Canada live south of Scotland. What, in England? Most people in Canada live in England. You think? Why does it smell of GT85 at my house? Has Mrs. Gedds been along sorting the window out? Spraying the windows with cheaper equivalent WD-40. Whoa, where you going, car? No, I needed you further forwards. That's why I drove you further forwards. How much of a slope is this on? Oh god, it's raining. I knew what you meant, Buttons. I was just trying to see if I could get a bite, get a nibble. Turns out I can't, but that's okay. Oh, the barrels are going to slide. Of course they are. A barrel, even when empty, would not slide like that. Not like that. Not on a bed of a truck, which is usually textured. Stop sliding. What you doing, Rods? Remy? What you doing? You just vibing? You just vibing? Oh, back in your bed. That's crazy. You're crazy for that one, Roddy. And scored too many guns for your bait. Damn. I'll have to keep calling you English more. See what we can do, you know. That's my number one tool. That's number one tool in the arsenal right there. God, the shadows are so shit. We can get a couple more in there. Oh no, my syrup levels. No. I need more syrup. Shit. It's actually an insane amount of barrels we've managed to get in here. To be fair. But I need to get home now or I'll actually die. I don't have time. Get out of the car. If you're not going to stay in the car, get out of the car. We need to go. You can't see, but I'm seconds from... Oh, I was going to fucking have some syrup before we left, and I just got distracted by that goddamn rune. So if any barrels go, they're gone, okay? We don't have time. We've lost one. We do not have time. Any barrels go. I cannot fucking see. I cannot see well enough to be driving. That's it. No. No. Oh god, we've lost like every barrel. No. No. I've made a huge error. I don't even know where the road is. I don't even know where the road is. I found it. We're actually 100% dead now and also driving the wrong way. Oh good, I'm driving the way that I don't really know that well. Oh my god, we're at absolutely critical syrup levels. Oh my god, I've got a timer. You can't even see. Oh god. It does raise anxiety levels, I think, but my anxiety is now full. I think I have. If you see that, oh wait, I was meant to get out of the way, camera. You see that down there? That's like that seems to be some sort of timer. I've got 70 seconds. I don't know until I die permanently. I don't know what I even need to do. I don't actually know what I need to do. I've eaten, I've drunk, I've done every... What do I need to do? What you want? You have to pub nap. Hey, mash. Mash, 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 mash. What do we do? What do we do? Ah. Right. Mash, we died. Well, we have died. Something's gone on. Something is going on, and I don't know what. Mon Bazou. Death. What to do? What to do when you die? We're fucked here. Oh my god, people are talking about mice in my car. No worries, no worries. I actually don't know what is going to happen here. What is meant to happen. I'm not sure if you like, if it's like, is it some sort of time trial? You're meant to like drive back to town. I'm scared though. I'm scared that that time is going to count down and kill my... Maybe, Croft. I would hope it does. Literally not a single thing is telling me. Not a single thing is telling me what is going on here. Just wait and see. I'm worried that it's gonna. I'm worried that this game's as cruel as my summer car and would delete my save. I can't even run properly. I'm hoping it's just a 60-second. Oh, it's no, it's not stopped. That's not counting down. That seems slower than seconds. They managed to make their own time that's slower than seconds. If it deletes my save, I'm uninstalling the game. Let that be known. Can't see the levels. The levels are fine. The levels are all at like the absolute. I've drunk some maple syrup. I've eaten. I've slept. I've got no anxiety. Mate, I was literally gonna drink some syrup before we left, and I just fucking got distracted. This is my stupid idiot brain. I got distracted by showing everyone the bunker. I'm not wasting this time. I'm gonna see the I literally don't know what happens, or whether it just lets you go back to normal. It's just a time for you being slow. That would be great. It's at 16 fake seconds. They're definitely slower than real seconds. That's the dream, baby. Literally never accomplished. Six, five. They're fake seconds. I've never seen this. Someone's programmed fake seconds. They've labelled it seconds. It's got an S. But it's 1000%. I'm confident it's slower than seconds. Oh, is that it? Oh, well, that's so annoying. Well, that was frustrating. We're going to go out and get the truck now. I'm going to pick up the pieces of that little escapade. Of that little malfunction. We're going to try and pick up the pieces. What a frustrating start. What a frustrating start. All those barrels are a fucking mess. They're everywhere. It did take a while for us to die properly. We did have one where I just fucked up like literally a minute into the stream and just reloaded. And then we had that one where I lost like 40 minutes of progress because it killed me, but it didn't kill me properly. I like died in my sleep. So yeah. I don't know. Anyway, if you haven't already, pals, I've got a tweet out. I was gonna hit exclamation mark merch there, but the merch store is not working. I'm afraid. It's Whisk's fault. I was meant to message Whisk last night, but I just got very annoyed by something and just didn't want to do anything, so I didn't. I watched Trackmania videos instead. Get it working for next Friday. It's Whisk's fault you didn't message him. No. Yes. Also yes. No, it's Whisk's fault, but without Whisk there wouldn't be a merch store. So I've already told him. Like, absolutely doesn't matter, but I'll say like I prefer to wind him up in the stream and then privately say like, nah, it's cool. God, we weren't even close, were we? Where the hell's my truck? Hey Blair fan, how you doing today, pal? Blair fan the second of their name. What is the name mean? I don't think it fell off. I think it's just up here, but if it isn't, then yes, it did. I thought we didn't quite make it to this corner, because I think I would have fallen off this corner anyway. I think it should be over here. What's the button to look forward, because it's different. I'm also not seeing it though. Oh, hello, Milo. Are you hungry, dogs? No, it's Whisk. Well, the merch store broke when it migrated. When the store went from being like a test page that Whisk was working on to being a real thing. I'm trying to make the lights pointing at me as bright as possible because I haven't passed it, have I? Maybe it did roll off, because I'm sure I made it round this corner. I'm sure this is where I flipped and then got back up. Oh yeah, we 100% made it around here. Well, where the fuck is it then? So in between migrating the store from like a page that was like private, like a testing page, to being live, all the merch got unlinked from it for some reason, from the suppliers. Cleo, stop that. From the suppliers page. Very frustrating. Look left, yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? Sorry, I was also texting someone, but they're very, very important if I send them a text. So I'm like craning my neck. I'm like, if I just look up a bit, maybe I can see it. It is purple. I have made it purple, so it should. I'm sure I somehow managed to get around this corner here, but not the next corner. I fear where it's going to be. So it's quite the setback what we've had. I was hoping I'd just be able to jump in the truck and still make something of today, but I feel like God, it's vast down there. It feels vast. I never even interact with any of that part of the map. Am I a real boy now? You what? What, Juge? I feel like we didn't make it round the last, like, right-hand bend, like, which is over there. So it must be somewhere along here. Has anyone seen a purple pickup truck? Does the truck get respawned just to annoy me, or? It was in drive, like, you know, it was in a gear and with the engine on, so it might have just kept driving itself down to the depths or something. I'll have to get it recovered. I'll lose some. I don't think there were any. Oh, there it is. Why is it over there? How and why is it over there? Did I accidentally go up this bit of road? Can you just... 2 seconds, gamers, 2 seconds. Hey, Nick. Top shaggers and Gedds. I won't take that from you, mate. Anyone else, but not you, pal. One and done. Mr. One and done. At least you can't break the windshield. Well, this is nice. How do we... Look, okay, I can put this one in the bed. How do I even pick this other one up? Get out of my face! I need to put it into fourth gear, not fourth gear, four-wheel drive. First go, completed it, mate. This road must go somewhere, but I feel like it isn't my caravan. I feel like we're too high up. Classic Nuck. Hey, Cafe, how's it going, pal? You want rain? The rain's good, right? In this one instance. Oh. There we go, we're back, baby. Is this where I rescue these planters? The day's a fucking catastrophe as it is. I may as well try and make something. And I keep almost hitting this one, it's very annoying. How you doing today, Cafe? How's your Friday going so far? Thusly far? Hope the answer is that it's going pretty well. I mean, it's only 1 o'clock, but... I do wish I'd start the stream at 11 instead of 12, because I will need to have lunch at like 1:45. Which feels a bit early on in the stream, but I will make it... I'll make it so quick. And I'll put the words on the stream up as well. Everyone loves that. Mainly Gabby and Flash, actually, and neither of them are here, but that's fine. Where is Gabby? I haven't even seen her in the Discord. Has she been attacked by a bear? What are you doing, Milo? What are you doing, Milo? Why am I still look like I'm in shadow? I hate cameras. How do they work? Does anyone know how cameras work? Go and find a can complaint. That's good. Bad. An article out when it was attacked by a bear. Were they trying to have a smoke outside a block of flats in England at the time? Because that seems like how it's going to happen to Gabby. Feels like she'll go out for a smoke. Magic. Cameras use magic. Well, I think so, because I am lit as fucking... I've got a light there. I've got a bright light there. A bright light, a ring light around the camera, bright as fuck, and the tiny amount of sunlight that is coming through, that does not look anywhere near that bright in real life. That's like a tiny little bit of sunlight escaping past the blinds. Does she even smoke? I don't know, mate. Probably. There's almost no light there in the real life, and yet it's picking up all the light there, and therefore putting me in like shade, which I'm not. I'm the most lit up thing in the whole house. I don't know if Gabby smokes. I made it up. It just feels right though, doesn't it? I don't know how to explain that. But that just feels like a fact. Okay, look, you know what? You can get out as well. Don't want any more incidents. She's doing a cycling event from Canada to Mexico. Crikey. Some somewhere in the Midwest with the group. Some stayed in a hotel. Some stayed behind a convenience store, camped out. Bear comes. Oh no! Oh no, she didn't just get attacked, she got killed. Who is Gabby? Gabby is now... Gabby was terrorism police in the chat. You might have seen her in this chat or mix, and she's currently... Her current Twitch username is Hentai Garfield. She's also been Gamer Gabbiano, Seltzer Gabbiano, just Gamer Gabby. There's been 5 or 6 usernames. Yeah, I don't think I'd camp out if there was... I don't think I'd camp anywhere where there even might be bears. Even the slightest hit... I'm not victim blaming here, that's horrendous, but... I just think even the... Oh my god, all the barrels. Is that where all... No, some of them... Oh, they're everywhere. Loves a rebrand. Gabby doxed by Gedds. Gabby doxed by the pure nature of being a complete fucking idiot. I'm afraid. We lost a barrel there. This is terrible. Our barrels are that's the lifeblood of our business. Gabby's a branding nightmare. It just started off, it was Gamer Gabby, and Gamer was spelled Gaymer. Do I need it? No, I'm going to leave the can for a minute. It's just getting annoying at this point. Oh, may as well buy a barrel, because chances are we will never recover all of those barrels. Just a single digit difference. Yeah, it got banned from... We raided over... It's true, isn't it? We raided over to Fat Bob Marley last night, and she copped an insta-ban. For a stupid username. I don't know why I'm parked here. I was going to buy some cans and then throw them through the window. I've decided against it now. Right, so it looks like most of the weekend is going to be spent recovering. 10 minutes of fuck up, it's going to take about 2 in-game days of recovery. So that's very nice on a car-ish. You underestimate what driving at night is going to be like in this game. But the answer is that it's going to be really fucking difficult. But we're going to get some fuel, because that's a fuck up I could do without. That's a fuck up I could do without, is running out of fuel. I just wish any of the items had any weight. Oh look, I'm lit. I'm lit. In not the sense of being cool or anything. Just the sense of having light pointing at me. That's nice. That's because the sun has started moving over that side of the house. Don't smoke and fill your car with fuel, by the way. Walk into the light. Don't even tempt me. We don't need to talk to these idiots anymore, do we? I don't even need any maple syrup either, so they can say fuck off. Right, let's... Oh my days. Should I add to my problems by buying some more planters? Only when I donate to the racetrack. Yeah, I mean, we do have 60k. I want the car to be absolutely, like, done. So we'll probably give it, like, a couple more Sundays. Then we'll be good. I don't know. You're told off using your phone near a petrol station. Yeah, they're very... I mean, I get it, but... I've seen someone smoke while sat next to a puddle of petrol. Like, you know, I'm not... Sat on a green jerry, you know, one of those like 20-litre metal jerry cans, like the big boys. Sat on one of those with some spilt petrol next to him. And we didn't die. We didn't die back when I were a lad. Sorry, I didn't mean to go all memory lane on you there. It was a reflex. Oh, see, that's brazen, that is. You've almost got to respect the sort of dissonance there. When I were a lad, yeah. I mean, I was like 19, but may as well still be a child. I'll get on the roof, will you? Why didn't I close the door? All that could have been avoided if I just closed the door. Oh my days, you're being deliberately annoying. This is wait, I didn't even need to throw that out. That could have gone in the cab. That could have gone in the cab. Oh, Oh god, don't start physics items, don't start interacting. My worst nightmare. Alright, Gabby. Where your ears burning. Oh, we've not been talking about you. Yo, no worries. Yeah, perfect. Go say hi to Mick. I'm going to watch the VOD probably later this evening or tomorrow. Because the you know, every day is a good show. The magazine review. That's up there. We've not been saying anything about you per se, as such, directly. Well, that's not true, actually, is it, either? Actually, I'm going to be a right arse now. Don't reverse aggressively, Gedds, because these will all fall off. They're designed for you to go forwards, not backwards. I just want to double check the stock. I just want to see if he's stocking any. Oh, don't hit me! Don't hit me! Don't hit me! Jesus, what are you doing? Did you want to stop any later than that? Right, yeah, I know I'm causing a bit of traffic. You'll get over it. Ooh, purple bolts. Those might be good. You don't smoke. No, I was saying if you got attacked by a bear, and obviously I pray that it doesn't happen, I would imagine you got... fucking sun's out again. Bitch. I would imagine it would happen because you went outside your flat for a smoke, and then... and then that's when it would go down. But it turns out you don't smoke. 44 degrees is obscene. Oh, there's the rest of my barrels, look. Lovely. Well, that's a mission all in itself, isn't it? Why a bear would be in Basingstoke? Place is just littered with your shit. Look, Juge, we had several incidents, okay? We've had several incidents. Mainly the one on stream where I had to do a crazy taxi style drive home and then died. Okay? No, it's fine. What are you going to do with the ice salty multi? No, I won't ask. I won't ask. It's just some of the depravity I've seen in the chat over the last 5 days. Has me concerned with what you're all doing, what you're all up to. This is so stupid. Marina Metro and its continual articles telling women not to stick isolators up them. Such a horrid turn of phrase there. No, it's not that. I've been unfortunately, very unfortunately, reading my own chat, and there's been non-stop talk of this is such a mess in the garage. I'm really upset by it. If you're thinking, wow, that's upsetting, I agree. We're gonna fix it though. We're going to fix it. We will. Honest. A bit. If anything, I'd have had a big hole in my chest like I was Tony Stark. And, but I'd have been able to fill it with ice cubes. I feel that's where most of the heat was. You didn't just have heartburn. No, I was baking from my insides. 40 again in August. Yeah, so maybe if it's chilleder. I was trying to say colder and then chillier, and I just couldn't. My brain just went, say neither or both. If it's a bit colder next week, that might be the time to... I always say all winter, I'm going to buy a fan. I'm going to buy like a decent fan. One of those ones you can fill with like ice water, so it actually does blow cold air at you. You know, I was going to get those blinds done in November. Here, in Scotland, Juge? No, mate. Juge, if it ever reaches 40 degrees in Scotland, every other square inch of the earth will be on fire. Yeah, these blinds have done are an absolute treat. They're really well because the good thing about them being the Velux windows is they've all got a size code, so you can already find the blind that fits your window exactly without having to like pay for any like fitting or any any fitted blinds or anything like that. Which is nice. There already exists a product that perfectly fits it. Hey, Auntie, how you doing, pal? How you feeling? Strongly recommend a plasterer's fan. Plasterer's fan? What is this? I've never heard of this. Maybe that last one is a little bit of a blessing based on the first one. Just cooking yourself, Malta. I can't recommend cooking yourself in this weather. Why have I left this engine running this whole time? What an idiot. Oh no, I do actually need to drive it back because I'm driving straight out to get... now I've turned it off. The only time it needed to be on is when I turned it off. Can anyone see anything? I really need better headlights. Or the ability to place lampposts down around here. Niall got a favourite patron twice. What a legend. Max sounds like being outside in a small hurricane. Okay, that's going on the list. I also do want one of the small ones you fill with ice water though, because I feel they can provide a lot of cooling without being very loud. So I could, oh fucking analog stick. So I could maybe have one on whilst I'm streaming, because I'm a streamer. I'm sure anyone's noticed. I should have only seen that. Yeah, I remember when I was ill, end of 2019, start of 2020. I lost almost all my, everything tasted horrid. But that's happened to me before whilst I've been ill, so I just was like, well, that's nothing new, is it? Not quite as bad as that. And thankfully I didn't have, like, I know people have, and this seems like sort of rare, but people have had it where their taste is, like, wrong, like, for months and months and months afterwards. That would upset me. Right, we're actually going to go this way and just scan for any missing items. Oh. I might have dropped one barrel this way. Hopefully I didn't. Your colleagues still can't eat onions. Oh my days, that would upset me so deeply. Do you think I could, and now this isn't making light of the situation, but do you think I could, if I don't like something, I could say it, I used to like it before COVID? You alright there, Chloe? Yes, you little baby having a cuddle. Why did my car just do that? Did I lean on? Did I press something on my keyboard? Why did my car do that? Oh, mate. That's horrendous, isn't it? Right then, children. Let's get these ones, shall we? Did any fall down the cliff? I hope not. I guess there's not actually much of a cliff, it's just into the ground. Vegetables, smoothies, and vitamins every day. Hopefully, you just have it like... Hopefully, like... Just feeling a bit crap and a hopefully very temporary lack of taste and smell is as bad as it gets with the jabs. When you got the jabs, the power of the jabs. Yeah, like, you're not going to need, touch wood, that's not even going to need, like, medical attention or anything, whereas this in March 2020 might have been, like, a really bad case. Lost the taste for 2 weeks. Yeah, that sucks. Right. Well then, gamers, we recovered those. Now a nice slow and calm drive back to the bit where we lost a few more. Oh no, don't do that. Like absolute dog shit on fire. Yeah, that's still like, I won't minimise how unpleasant that is at all, because... Wait, I'm sure I had 2 of these here before. Where's the other one gone? Oh, did I yeet it up the mountain there? Is that where it is? This is fine. This is fine. Well, at least he's not sick by himself. That's the only nice thing about two people having COVID, is at least you can just hang out with each other like guilt-free. You're not like tiptoeing around each other like, oh god, I don't want to give anyone COVID. Surprise, I already did it. Hey Java. Is it COVID or are you hungover? Hoping it's the latter of the two. How you doing today though, pal? Oh god. But this is fine. We'll get these and then we'll be all nicely recovered from our nightmare. Our nightmare 10 minutes or so, alright? Blocky bunny truck. That's us, look. What are those boxes? Those are planters. Those are plant pots that we are going to we're gonna grow weed in our underground weed bunker. What a sentence. And yes, I'm transporting them on the roof. It's just the way the physics work best. It's just that after some experimentation, it's the way that the physics do work. This game has it all, right? Every time we pull in. Oh, I've got like 30 plus. Let me show you. This is my bathtub, which is also the secret door. And here we go. The high importance exclamation mark. Can you, is that an actual, like, you can mark emails as important, right? In some, I don't know, I've never had a job where I'd read an email. And God bless me for it. But yeah, I feel if someone even once used an urgent email marker for something that clearly wasn't urgent, I would fight them. No, I wouldn't ever regard any of their emails as important again. There's a trust. There's a certain amount of trust involved with your special email markers, you know? I'm afraid they've completely ruined it. I trust you to be able to actually understand when something's urgent. And that means urgent for everyone, not just them. Well, no, even for them, it just got to be actually urgent. Why are you bothering me with this? Can you just imagine Nick looking over a pair of glasses? Why are you bothering me with this? As you should. I just don't think people respect anyone else's time. Not important. Like, as terrible as all of my jobs have been, I'm just very glad that if someone came and asked me to do something, they'd have to do it to my face, and I would just tell them to fuck off. That's an undeniably better system. For those little red exclamation points, I shred urchin. You just gotta let people know that if they've truly wasted your time, that they won't get a second opportunity to do that. Oh, we forgot to pick up the fucking energy bill. Deleting them is a great idea. I would just delete them on principle, but I've done that thing where I haven't had a drink all day. Anyway, what we should be doing is getting all these out of the truck. I will get a drink in a second, unless there's one behind me. Ah, there is! I didn't think there was, but there is! Thanks, Pass Gedds! Genius. Hero. Legend. What have you got there? A Lucozade? A Lucozade? Oh, I see. Just drinking the sugar drink in front of me. An original Lucozade, or at least the original style. I'm not sure it's the original flavour. Is this what I've been tagged in? Slothweed's tagged me in. Oh, I can't believe our Discord filters stopped that going into I don't know. It's on the website. Fuck me. Oh man. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I also like all the, and none of you, all of you will be too old to have watched any of these, but the TikToks where they put like gradually more insane sign off like bits on their email signatures. I feel like that's the only thing that would get me through a day. Is just turning up the madness until someone called me out on it. Oh, that's very twee, Jaffa. That's very twee. Which I will get you... Well, I'll have you banned for. No, I wouldn't really, would I? Maybe. No, I wouldn't. Right. We're gonna actually invest some of our valuable time into it's the best you can do. It's sort of thing you'd see on like a little poster or something. Someone would start selling on their Etsy. You've missed the boat, by the way, if you were thinking of doing that. 6 PM on a Friday. Oh my days. They would be getting the swift end of a big kick in their big head. People are so entitled, aren't they? Like, that's not how life works. Yeah, you gotta do that, like, hi, sorry I couldn't get back to your email. I wasn't actually working during any of those hours, so it's actually only been 30 minutes. If you only count working time, it has been half an hour. I would have blocked your email. Correct take, I'm afraid, Jaffa. Oh, whilst I'm doing this, I can actually... Apparently it's unprofessional. Oh, mate, people who even hold that opinion are such fucking bores. It's just a word, mate. It's just a... You've trapped yourself into this fake land with fake rules. And nonsense etiquette. Minimum letters. I respect that. Oh, my potatoes aren't. Oh, they got stuck in 99% because I stopped watering them. My potatoes. Oh, that one's infested. What a joke. What a joke. Making me use pesticides. Which one was it? It was... Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Right. I forgot that the process would still be tedious if I didn't put them in line properly, so... Well, I hope everyone's feeling chatty. No, almost never had to do anything professional in terms of emailing, and that is for the best, actually. So I'm not a professional person, you know. And when Gedds Station is big enough where I actually employ people, you bet I'll be punishing professionalism. Did have to explain, give me a shout. I use that all the time. Where are these, like, if you're not like, I don't know, if English isn't your first language, I would completely understand. I'd be like, yeah, like, don't actually, like, just shout at me from a distance or anything like that. That would be bad, but... Don't take work from a set. What's this I've seen? I need to do 3 favours. How about they get in the bin? How about they get thoroughly in the bin? Right in the bin. Where they belong, please. Hello, Cleo. You squawking at? What are you squawking at, little squawker? Not think how to explain it. I couldn't think how to explain it. I think people should be allowed to be 100% more honest at work. And that goes right up from people doing office jobs, retail. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I did get to that point where people would come up to me on a checkout at Tesco and go, "Oh, you look bored." And I used to go, no, just deep in thought, or so, you know, like make up some bullshit like that. I was actually mainly thinking about how much I hated them. And at the end of it, I would just go, don't know why people would say this to me all the time. I got it, like, honestly, about 10 times a day. If I worked if I worked an actual day shift. I'll just go, yeah. Just because I am. The worst thing I'll tell you what they did once. Was give me the letter explaining that they weren't going to extend my contract past the summer. They weren't going to extend my contract past the summer. And it was just a summer job anyway, but they gave it to me on shift. And I was just like, well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Not even my last shift. Nowhere near my last shift. I did this really fucking shitty thing where they, some people were hoping to stay on. Some people they were like, you know, I worked alongside a lot of, like, I was only 16, but I worked alongside a lot of people in their 20s and 30s and stuff. And some of them were hoping to actually get some permanent hours after the summer. This shitty thing where everyone who was on shift at that time got a letter. And a couple of them said, like, you know, inviting them to like talk to their manager about a contract. And some of them were just like, you won't be getting any hours. And it was just like such a, like a game show style, like, this is what you've won sort of shit. Except with people's, like, fucking livelihoods. Chad. An all mad reply to anyone from that company. Little old man. Do you not like your job? Mate, no, of course. No one wants to work checkouts. This is what I like. People don't understand. Okay, yeah, there's probably about 1% of people working there that actually love the conversations and the, you know, and they don't get that anywhere outside of work, which is sad in itself if they don't get that anywhere outside of a job. But that's great. That's fantastic. The 99%. Fucking despise doing it. Obviously they do. It's fucking boring as shit, and I used to dread someone coming out because I don't do small talk. I just find it impossible. I'll tell you what I used to get. A good conversation style where I work. So I literally worked in a huge holiday area. The only reason they literally doubled their staff during the summer because that's when they got like constant customers. And I'd a big one, an easy one to ask was, "Are you on holiday?" Easy conversation because they'll just fucking go on and on and on about their holiday. They got one guy was like, "Oh, what? Do I not look like I'm from round here?" Like really offended. I was like, well, what do you mean, mate? I just asked that to everyone. Unless I've seen you in here like multiple times, I'm just going to ask if you're on holiday or not. Like, oh yes, August. What a month. What a month. Yes, Doris. The cash of your digestives. The only thing keeping me going at this point is handing you some grubby change that you refuse to put in the charity box. Local gun doesn't recognise the retail script. By the way, I'm pretty certain they were on holiday. I can't remember. It just stands out as like... just that part of the conversation stands out. But I've mainly removed any memory I had of working there from my brain. I've mainly got rid. Can we work out... we'll do this row and then I'm going to work out how many we've got down here. Because it feels like 1 million. But I have a feeling it's less, maybe less than 100, which is very upsetting. I feel like it's mainly about 50 or 60. Feels like it should be 1,000. I think the maximum capacity, if you perfectly filled every square inch of this, would be just under 1,000. Not that I'm ever going to do that, by the way. Once we've got like 200, I'm done. Yeah, I've had... oh god, I wonder what that noise was. Oh my god. That's the automatic watering system. Yeah, I've had loads of people claim they're not tourists because they own a second house here, and I'm like, oh no, you're worse. Yeah, no, that's right. They're like, oh, I'm not local as such, but you know, we do have a house down here. We do spend 3 months of the year down here. I'm like, yeah, you're worse. You're much worse. I don't mind someone coming down. You know, yeah, they're cunts mainly, but I don't mind someone coming down and camping or staying in a Premier Inn, hotel, whatever. But you're actively making my life and my family's life worse. They don't know why they're hated. They don't see why they are hated. Yeah, like you know, that's great. That's really great. I'm My family's about to be homeless because the cost of housing is so much higher than it should be. Thanks for just admitting to being a big part of that. Fucking cunt. I'm sorry, Malta. You have. It's because you're. I don't like to say it's because you're English though. We do. Just anyone from this fucking cursed island, Scotland, Wales, England, wherever, do stick out like a sore fucking thumb. Really badly. Like, you can go on holiday and just spot a British person from a mile away. Malto's Italian. Malto's becoming Italian. German and Dutch tourists. Yes, we get a load of German and Dutch tourists down here, and I find that wild. I don't know what it is. I find that wild. You are on the continent already. You could drive to France, or, you know, even like, or even to Spain. You're choosing to drive to Britain. What are you doing? Have you taken complete leave of your senses? Hey, Badger. People can tell you're English straight away. Yeah, you don't need to hear someone talk. We're just a uniquely sort of pasty, undignified, and this isn't about you, Malto. This isn't about you at all, because you're the most dignified person I've ever met. I've got you on the pasty though, I'm afraid. We're just, I'm the most undignified person in the world. Oh, I need to look at all this shit in chat, but I've been doing planters. Been doing very busy work. Your little brother crashed it. Dickhead. Incredibly pasty, I know. It's true. I am these days. I've gone full gamer. Which is never go full gamer. Not doing the slurs or being racist and homophobic, but at least appearance wise. Really upsets me. I used to have an incredible tan. Truly an incredible tan. Full gamer body, what a horrible what a horrible classification to fit so neatly. But a poster's mind. We're gonna be taking this all as a good thing. It could, I mean, you know, it could be worse. It could be the mind of a gamer. I could think that the presence of a woman in a video game makes it bad, or something. Oh, Elon Musk is... You know when I called... You know when I said, bin bag full of horse cum? That actually... He actually looks like that, but it's one of those clear... It's like a clear bag. It's like a see-through bag. Is that a dog outside our house or what? Sentient pack of jelly. Elon Musk's ribcage. He must be storing emeralds in that, right? Oh, we got $30,000 dues. We just got $30,000 dues as our payment, as our syrup payment. It's been ripped apart of the sides. You shouldn't body shame unless you're talking about A literally evil billionaire. So wide set. Oh, it's true, it's true. $30,000 reduce. No, I'm not going to do that, Nick, actually. I'm not going to do that, but that's going straight in the out of context. Ban Nick for that. I need a ban Nick. I don't know why I've not got a ban Nick button. My timeout buttons are Badger, Weapons, and Gabby. I haven't finished fleshing out the timeouts page. I have started one though. Oh, 600. No, not 600, dude. You gotta be reasonable. You gotta do a 69 timeout there. Yeah, I've actually had... The funny thing is, the timeout button for Badger was always there, but it wasn't programmed properly, so... When I saw that, I was like, oh, I can fix that. Right, we're going to get this row. We're going to get the last two in this. And then we're going to... The first timeout button. Weapons had the first ever timeout button created live on stream. Yours actually was second, but I never... Yours was going to be my test one, because I wanted to be able to set a custom... I wanted to be able to set like a custom... I wanted to be able to like press the name. I had a very convoluted idea where I'd go into my timeout screen, I'd press the name, and then I'd have like a menu of possible times. From like 1 second, 1, 10, 60... 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour a day, whatever. Like and retweet, you coward. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 8. Oh, we got the curse number. Let's just make it 90 quickly. It's 100% weapons. Weapons used to get timed out every chat message. Nick's focus group for his revolting tweets. Oh no. 90. Okay, we reached 90. We're like, this is halfway. This is actually halfway for what I want to get. I don't know why I've done it so neat if I'm only going to put 200 in here, but... What did Nick quote tweet you with? I don't remember this happening. You dick. Cleo, out of the kitchen please, mate. I don't know if you've been fed or not, bud, but you get... Cleo, out the kitchen. You little shit. You don't scrounge around the kitchen whilst people are trying to cook, because you just trip people over. You just trip people over. It's fucking annoying. What's for lunch? What's for lunch? Sandwiches. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Sandwiches, it would turn out. What are you having for lunch? Oh, you've already eaten it. Incredible. Thank you very much for the sandwiches, sir. That's very kind. Getting banned from an insta-ban upon contact with a chat is exactly what you deserve. How many of you think are here? 50? I want to say 50 or so. Gabby, the reason I actually mentioned you originally, and I got talking about you being eaten by a bear, whilst going out for a smoke is I'm gonna have my lunch in a minute. I said I was gonna put the old words on stream up. It's a shame you got banned, really, because that's what Fat Bob Marley was playing. That's what you quote to him also with. Oh, it's a picture, which means I'm gonna have to click it, which means I'm gonna regret it. Is it that guy pissing in a pot? No. That's a horrendous thing to type when Marty's made a tweet about looking like Shrek, which isn't true, by the way. Oh, why am I sat in this chair without meaning to? Oh. The most nope stairs you've ever seen. My mate's at my best mate's house, there was a bungalow that had been converted, so the loft was actually his room. So they had enough bedrooms, and the stairs that they'd had to build to fit them in and not lose too much not lose too much like living space. They were insane. They were that narrow, and they were like 50%. Each step was like 50%. Each step was like 50% taller than a normal step. The amount of people that would fall up going up those stairs was mad. Yeah, like a few of us would go around and play Modern Warfare 2 on his Xbox, and you just hear like, oh, sounds like someone's coming up. It would be dum 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 bang like that. Oh yeah, he fell. Every single time. We actually used to play Warhammer. Because it was a whole loft that had been converted. Quite a decent sized room. We used to play Warhammer up there. So you'd hear someone would be carrying their Warhammer in like a shoebox or like, you know, bigger box or whatever. And you'd hear dum 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 crash like fucking. And then you're just like, oh fuck. Fuck's sake. And you're like, that something's broken. We don't talk about Molto's Arse Onion Championship. That was a different life, a different time. That's not to be brought up in this chat. She had to give it all up in the Thomas the Tank Engine honeymoon suite, pal. Okay, it's gone now. It's done. Hey, Ant. I'll have a little hydrate, thanks. It is right, Mash. It's just a crushing, like, you go, all of you just collectively go like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to have that in 2 seconds. Have fun. See you soon. Bye. I'm going till like 9 tonight, so. Ah, cool. That's perfect. Say hi from me. Bye. Yeah, massive Lego box, but it's all even more fragile. Oh, no, look. We need to... Oh, I have to press 2 buttons to time Gabby out now. The effort. The effort. I should make a Nick one, really, if he's going to be in chat today. Ant, how are you doing today, pal? How are you doing? How are you doing in general? I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the steps. Fans of plant pots are going to be absolute fucking hooting and hollering at today's stream. That was 90 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 99. Hey, Fluffweasel, how you doing, pal? Hello and goodbye. That's alright, mate. I need to go and have my lunch in a second. Got a meeting in 2 minutes, no worries. Right, we're going to put plan to number. Oh, God, sorry. Hiccups from that big swip. Swip? Big swip? I was going to say big... did it again. I was going to say sip. I was going to say swig. Said swip. Right, that's plan. Oh, why did I start over here? So that was planner 101 technically. What's that noise? Oh, it's the watering stuff. Watering my many millions of plant pots. Solidar titty. You're adding titty into things, dude. Thinking we won't notice. I actually didn't notice that time, but you're very lucky in that regard. You're very lucky. Oh, look, more trees. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but better that they're actually trees instead of just objects on the ground slowing the game. Slowing the game down. God, I get distracted so easily. Has anyone noticed? Right. Cool. Hentai-Garthy. Oh, no. Look how quickly this fills up. Go on, don't make me look stupid now. It's not moving. I am boiling it at the same time. It needs to overtake. Look, as long as it can go up while still boiling stuff, that's huge. That's huge for me. Oh, in advance. On Sunday. Sunday, you say? Incredible stuff. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell t-shirt did I see that was saying Jude should get? Oh, bees do so much for the environment. Get my BDSM t-shirt. Judo's screaming at you now. BDSM Santa, what a curse. You have to call him... You can't call him Father Christmas, you have to call him Daddy Christmas. You're alright, Jude? While the cat's away, the mice will play. Jujo's allowed to be an adult for 5 minutes. I don't have any jokes about MILFs because they're to be respected. Not joked about. That's probably where Jujo went wrong. I'd rather have my throat cut than say Daddy Christmas out loud to another person. Gabby, I've seen the fucking shit you come out with, mate. That wouldn't even make the top 100 of some of the shite you at least type out. Writing filth is fine, you don't say it verbally. Oh no, you outsource that to me, don't you cunt? You fucking gigantic shit. How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours, cool. Not the MILF Hunter. Why not? That's where you've been going wrong, mate. That's where you've been going wrong. So we've been making huge mistakes. Let me. Sorry, this is. Sorry, I've been messaging throughout the stream, but it is very important to me. There's a very important person is being messaged about very important things. Hey, Jess, why do recipes online never work? Yeah, I don't know, mate. That's why I struggle, because if there's instructions that don't work, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to do about it. I'm doing a very cheeky message. Sorry, I'm trying to just focus on typing. You made coffee cake. You daddy tattoo? Sorry, what? Sorry, Moto, should I? What? It just says daddy. What? Hey, Mash, by the way. What font? What font? What sort of question is that? You're such an unbelievable nerd, Gabby. What do you mean, what font? Times New Roman, mate. Comic Sans. Font, honestly. I really want a full sleeve done, but I'd have to bankrupt myself and be hugely irresponsible with like the very last of my savings. I'm still tempted, by the way. Buy a sleeve that looks like a tat. No, I've decided not to. You're feeling chill? I'm very glad to hear that, mate. I'm extremely glad to hear that. I'm okay. I'm less tired, actually, which is good. I think it's less that, well, one, it's probably legal to grow for yourself, but I don't know what the rules are in Canada. A lot of countries that have it legalized more so they have it decriminalized, which isn't the same. I might have that the wrong way around, but yeah, it is hidden, because look, this is my bath and I just do this. Hidden now. Exciting, isn't it? TGB. Well, can I get a shout out for Tech Guy Brian, please? Because if you think my setup's mad, you should see his. Mrs. Gedds was myself and Mrs. Gedds were lurking in the stream last night. Night before. No, it might have been last night. Sorry, I get my days very mixed up. I'm not I'm good at that. Yeah, she was lurking the stream last night, enjoying the Trying to show. Isn't this game set in the past? 2005. Isn't it? It's XP, isn't it, Juge? Is it ME? I thought it was XP. It was 2005, I think. Spring of 2005 is the date. No worries, pal. No worries. Milo, get away from that bin, you little shit. You never scavenge through the bin. Never, ever, ever. We fucking feed you twice a day, you fat shit. Why are you licking your lips for? You little fucking bin scavenger. Dirty bin scavenger. Yeah, I think it's like oh, it says 2005. I thought it was 2003 for some reason. Windows ME, the Windows we don't speak about. That's right. What was the good Windows that looked like? That had the same, looked sort of similar. Was there a Windows in between? It didn't go ME and then XP, did it? What? I can't remember. Turn it on and have a look. I think it's got the Windows XP Rolling Hills. I thought... I used a Windows where it had like a grey... Maybe I used the one before ME. I can't remember. I used a Windows where it had a grey... You know what Windows ME looked like. Ah, you're forgetting You're forgetting Vista, dude. You're forgetting Windows Vista, pal. An absolute beast of it. Yeah, this is... Yeah, that's XP. That's XP right there. You got the green start bar. This is like a... Well, this isn't the Rolling Hills background, but that's probably because that's copyright or something. Yeah, that's the Windows XP closing thing. Don't forget Vista, dude. That's where the dreams were made from. Of and from. ME, well, no, yeah, ME was before XP, wasn't it? But I definitely, right, okay, I definitely use the Windows operating system where all the start bar and the you know, like all the Windows menus and stuff were grey, were like different shades of grey. I definitely used that. Would I have used ME? I don't know why I'd have done this. Maybe when I started primary school? 95? Yeah, maybe it was 95. Would be very like a school I went to. Vista. I mean, I went to primary school in like 2004, so I don't know why they'd have still been running 95, but it wouldn't surprise me. I've definitely used it before. So yeah, I don't know why. Interesting. Because it's well documented that Windows go like good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Like XP was fucking great. Vista was shit. 7 was great. Absolutely love Windows 7. Compared to like what came after and before it. 8 was shit. 10's pretty decent. 11 is shit. You change XP so everything was great. Feels like a weird thing for someone to have done. Ah, I don't like it when it's right in front of my face. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just live in the make-believe fantasy world. Hello, Festy. Good afternoon, pal. How you doing? How you doing? How's Papa Festy? I heard he's not... I was going to say contagious then. I don't know if that's the right word, I mean. I heard he's on the mend. That would be an easy way to say it without causing offence. Can't get the kids to be stimulated by bright colours. That's all they wanted to do. Leftover curry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mrs. Gedds made paneer curry as usual. We still haven't got to the bottom of why it was so particularly great on Wednesday. It was Wednesday evening, and I had left those for lunch yesterday, and it was just like literally a 10 out of 10 curry. Nice one. He's been going through it. He's been going through it in the last, like, well, probably for longer than I know, but certainly in the last 6 months, 6 to 9 months, he's been having a time of it, bless him. Since October. God, that is about 9 months now, isn't it? That's crazy. We're doing the absolutely incredibly exciting task of putting about 150 plant pots in a room today. Welcome along. We know how to live Fridays. It's alright, we're playing Raft in an hour or so. An hour and a bit. There'll be sharks and stuff. But look, this is all for the good of the weed plantation. It will be. It certainly will be. We're going to plant it before the end of the stream. It's not enough. That guy Brian's growing 880 plants at a time. That's probably enough. I'm aiming for about 200. I'm aiming for about 200. If possible. It's just Santa. Yeah, that is... Oh, what's going on with his face in the middle row, left-hand side? Is that a row or a column? No, that's a row. Oh, I'm stuck. It's actually fine. It's actually just pictures of Father Christmas or Daddy Christmas as Gabby calls him. We're chonking through it now, look. We're getting there. Gonna go and check on the old maple in a minute. We'll get this row done. About 5, 6 more. Yeah, I had the sliders wrong. You got somewhere between traditional Santa, BDSM, and just the AI didn't get the slider. Didn't get the mix right. Oh my god. I say oh my god a lot. Yeah, he's going for very entry level stuff there. He was already wearing the belt, the cheeky prick. Everyone already draws him wearing a belt. Not reinventing the wheel there. Zoom. Can't be dehydration, drank so much water. You gotta keep going, I'm afraid, pal. I keep convincing myself I've moved beyond the need to hydrate because my brain and body just don't tell me to. I get no pre-warning to... My brain doesn't go get a drink, go get a drink, go get a drink at all. So I was sort of semi-convinced myself that I just mustn't need to. More belts and less clothes. Gotta get those ratios working. Zoom, 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 zoom. Where's Bear? We haven't seen Bear in a couple of days. Is Bear good? Bear okay? I don't even often see Bear in the Bear's not normally in the Discord that much either, so if Bear doesn't... I don't talk to Bear in the chat, it's... And that's it, essentially. Right, okay, let's go check on the old SERP. Actually, let's do a count. We got 22 times 1, 2, 3, 66, 88, 110, 132. Waiting for smokers to move in Basingstoke. 132. We must have 18 out here, roughly. That'll be 150 and then I'll be happy for a minute. Yeah, I don't know. As long as he's good. That's the main thing. Just don't see people. I don't spend as much time on Twitter as I used to, which is good, to be fair, but... Because it used to be a wholly unhealthy amount. Feels like I need more trees. It literally feels like those should be full. How do I make those fill up whilst doing a full boil? How do I make that happen? Oh, no, to be like at the end of so the pump turns off at 4 o'clock. The pump stops working. I'm not sure. I'm sure it was It feels like the trees become irrelevant after like 150 or 200. Feels like the game's sort of capped to not let you really use many more. Because if this amount of trees isn't filling that up. Yeah, it gets that way quite a lot. Quite a lot of Fluff Weasel. Especially all the like targeted hate of towards certain groups. Oh, that's fun. I mean, like, yeah, it obviously just has. Yeah, Twitter's a bit shit. I deactivate from time to time. I went a bit mental and left every group chat I was in for some reason. Just you that isn't fully grown. I'm not watering any except the one that isn't fully grown. Right, we can get these in before the end of the day, and then I'm planting, and then I'm not gonna look at it for a minute. 150 would do me very nicely. Spend too much time doom scrolling. You should be sleeping. Yeah. Problem with me is like, I know I go on my phone when I'm trying to get to sleep. I know I do it, but I've tried. I've tried. Like I spent a week putting my phone not in the room. The phone wasn't in the room. There were no devices in the room, and it didn't. You know, nothing changed. I was just sat there, and instead of like being able to listen to a podcast or even like chat with people on Twitter, I was just bored. Like I'm hoping that's not the same, you know. Other people bodies and brains might be better at just going to sleep when they're not doing anything. Sometimes it feels like I only want to sleep when I'm meant to be doing something. Yeah, I'm more like that, Molso. I need to be like falling asleep with the phone in my hand, then put it away. I've been taking my melatonin again, but only like when I'm already a little bit tired. I've been using it more to like just instead of trying to like make me go to sleep when I'm not tired at all. Hey, Yuan. Instead of what was I going to say? Instead of trying to get me from not being tired at all to being asleep, I know that's not going to work anymore. And if I do fall asleep, it'll be for like 3 hours and I'll wake up and I won't be able to sleep again at all. That's actually worse. So I wait until I'm a little sleepy. At which point I could still normally be up for like, God knows, like 3 hours. Normally, 2 hours, 3 hours, even when I feel tired. Take one then, and I'll be asleep in like half an hour. So that's been working. I just need a noise to sleep, and the fan does that job pretty well. Yeah, mine wasn't. Mine was either yeah, I just ended up powering through it by accident, which is fucking annoying because it's not cheap now. Now we're not in the EU. It's gone up an incredible amount, like because it all came from the EU. Hey Sly, nice drug lab. Thanks, pal. Thanks, pal. We doing the drugs? We're doing the drugs in here. Yeah, so I just annoying to take one in and not work. So was I 132 before I did any of these? So that would be 143. 143. If we just get that next row done, that'll be 154, and that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Love it when Gedds does drugs. My life-saving medicine. That's the only drug I'll ever do. Oh my god. No, we need to wait until half 3. I'm gonna start getting good at half 3. Be careful, Molto. Be very careful. Good thing is, it'll be too hot for the ghost that lives under your stairs. Yeah, alright, pal. I'll go to sleep. Why have you, big nerd? Big fucking nerd sleeping. What a loser. Sleepers of the week. At least that's what my body keeps telling me. I'm waking up at 6 AM. That's nice. That's perfect timing, really. I probably should do. Problem is, I have no idea how to do that at present. No idea how to set up streamer.bot. Probably could. Hey, that's a shout. Where's Alien Bob? Well, Alien Bob has to be in every chat, but is he? Have they been in the Discord at least? Are they well? I'll like Alien Bob to go quiet on us. In Discord. Okay, that's absolutely fine then. As long as they're in the Discord. That's how my brain works. If I don't hear for one of you fuckers for a day, I'll just assume death. Guys, Alien Bob with long luxurious hat. They've got very good hair. Normally tied back in their most of their recent streams, but it's something. No worries, no worries. See you in a minute. Oh my god, we've done it, pals. We've done all the ones we had. That'll be 145. Let's go in town and get 5 more, and then let's fucking get planting, maybe. Let's fucking get planting. Perhaps. Hey, Blair fan, how you doing, pal? How you doing, mate? What is occurring? What's happening? How are you? Music's going off. Let's pop that straight in the truck. We've been planting, we've been syruping. Been doing the syrup. Just cut your girlfriend's hair. Oh, that's a skill. Mrs. Gedds cuts my hair for me, but that's because I have I just use clippers and just have it really short, which I'm gonna have to do tomorrow because it's getting too long again. Jazz first. Always important, I feel. Learning lockdown due to necessity. It's a skill, pal. Respect that. Thankfully, I was already well versed in the home haircut when lockdown hit due to being poor and anxious. So, you learn depression and snacking during lockdown. I was already well practiced. I feel like I was really in a lot of ways well prepared for lockdown, because I was already doing the not leaving. Well, I was going to work, but if I wasn't going to work, I basically wasn't leaving the house anyway. I think not leaving the house is cool, because it wasn't very fun. And fucked up. I should imagine, I say this with maximum respect, Multi, but I should imagine most people's hair right now over there is a sort of sweaty mess anyway for the next 6 weeks, so I wouldn't worry yourself about it. Gabby was treating the lockdown like it was some sort of nuclear end of the world scenario. How many clothes did you need to repair during lockdown, mate? Was it a lot? I'm not saying it wasn't a lot, but I'm just curious. Not that it's a bad skill, but just wondering how vital, how many clothes you suddenly found yourself without during lockdown. That's all. New kinds of cakes and puddings that expand your waistline. Oh, I've done plenty of that. I had the fun time of lockdown. I've been the lightest weight I've ever been as an adult. Oh, why am I putting these in here? I was the lightest I've ever been as an adult, and the heaviest, in both within lockdown. Now that is fun, isn't it, I think? Gabby, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds... That may sound more useful than I'd have assumed you were. Because I just assume you're a sort of walking catastrophe. If I'm honest. If I'm honest, I just picture you as a sort of walking, talking liability. But that actually makes you sound very useful. I definitely took the parking brake off. I definitely took the parking brake off. Oh my days, you're a liar, game. That one at the back there doesn't look like it's going to stay there for very long, does it? Oh, I am, but I can also sew. Within 2 years or less. Yeah, like within 18 months, if you're talking about the weight thing. Yeah, because I was all through lockdown 1, I was diabetic without being diagnosed, which caused me to go down from like 95 kilos to like 75. Which honestly I'd fucking kill to be out again, but through a healthy way. And I got diagnosed, and it's well known that you start going the other way. So I got very quickly back up to my original like 95, and then I surpassed it. Hey, Night Owl, how you doing, pal? You got the favourite patron shout out from Geddsbot 3 times in a row. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Geddsbot was going ham. Oh, we're mapling it up. We're on the weed, the marijuana. We're really smashing it, mate. We're really going for it today. Yeah, you got favourite patron like 3 times. Yeah, anyway, then I got up to like 110 kilos, which I've never been before. So that's really good. That's made owning clothes really easy. It's done wonders for my confidence as well. Let me just tell you. I'd like to start losing some weight now. Not even for aesthetic reasons, although partly. Mainly just so I can actually be comfortable. Like, amazing, like, just how much more difficult things are. I saw someone put it quite well. Like, imagine if you gave someone who was like, you know, the weight you'd want to be. Imagine if you gave them like a weighted vest, like one of those like big, like the ones people use for like training. Yeah, like it's this big, like huge, big thing, and it's like 30 kilos, 40 kilos, something like that. They'd barely be able to like even walk around in it, you know. Like you know, if you're like me, you've got a bit of extra weight. You're working hard. Just surviving. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Seen your parents and stepson. Hope they have a safe trip back. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm doing a big drive here, big bad drive, as it turns out. There's something happening outside my house that is fairly fucking loud. Where's the turning? Oh, here it is, and we cut it here. There's a barrel I need to get back. Oh god. Oh god, there's a bus. Until Tuesday. Me and my fats are strong. Wish you had. Yeah, it's like, you know, I've got. It's hard to say without like. You gotta like remind people you're talking exclusively about yourself. Like I don't enjoy. I don't feel good about being like this heavy. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm having to go to like the doctor's on Tuesday because I can't even walk anymore without my ankles just disintegrating. That's not a good point to be at, you know. I feel that's partly like that can just be weight. There's people who are heavier than 115 kilos who can still walk. But it's part of the equation, you know. And that's just frustrating. No, I don't need anything here. I've got to stop buying barrels for no reason. That's a good amount of money. We're pushing towards 100k. I can't believe we got 30k on Sunday. I hadn't even sold that many barrels, really. Right, let me buy all these planters. Let's get another 14. Let's get another 14 back over to the house. Anything about moving to Italy is absolutely terrible for your self-esteem. They've all sweated, but by the sounds of it, mate, they've all sweated out most of the, like, half their water weight in any one summer. It's obscene. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. What are you doing? I said behave yourself. There you go. Look, that's okay. Apartment shopping, you hate it. Yeah, that's not fun, is it? Right, we're about to use professional strats here, as you know. Roof. I've never seen anyone get as many on the car as I do. I might be a pioneer here. I might actually be ahead of the curve. I could use this bench. I could stand on this bench and do it. Why do these never behave themselves? What was Burns up to? Oh, Burns is in a meeting or something, right? Guy just loves meetings, I think. That's what I think. No, these are meant to go on the windscreen, aren't they? Oh, don't, Juge. I got out of the shower last night to and went to the bedroom to get dressed, and then I heard Mrs. Gedds having an argument with the neighbours, and that sent my anxiety through the fucking roof. Still have leftovers in the pile, yeah, but like they only sell they only sell so many a day. Whereas this stockpile, that's my like, you know, if I decide to get, I need to get up to 200 in a pinch. I mean, that pile is, you remember how it was? You couldn't see the shop almost. There's only like less than 2 trips worth there at the moment. Oh god. Can you hear Molto asking the important questions? Right, quick, get a planter in the seat before the car drives away by itself. No, close the door, close the goddamn door. Yes. Well, that one on the right looks like it will probably fall off. Oh, the ones on the roof I haven't put on properly actually. Why are they so far to one side? What was I doing? Why are they all so far off to one side? Come against the wall. Yeah. Yeah, if it's someone else and I don't have to pick a side or get involved or anything, yeah, I'm there. Binoculars. Fucking one of those those microphones where they look like a little satellite dish pointed at them. That might just be in the movies. Just kicking this shit out of the front and back door. Well, that's fun, isn't it? Have you considered jumping out there and sorting things out, Juge? Probably not, right? Oh god, why did I accelerate? Well, we've lost one. That's only because I decided to accelerate whilst having to take the corner even tighter than usual. I've heard that, to be fair. I don't think it even means anything directly. I mean, it's not really physically possible, is it, in a way? It'd be much worse if you kicked it out somehow. Roddy, have you been kicked out of your bed, bud? Oh, Roddy, what's happening, pal? What's on your blanket? That's what I got, Roddy. It's alright, mate. Look, Roddy. Roddy, look, what's this? What's this? Look, come here. Look, there you go. Come on, Rods. That's it. That's it. Boy. There you go. Ah. Oh, that's a kind of dildo shoes. Why is that the first chat I see when I go back? Oh, Roddy's loving the blanket. I've done a good deed. More of the weird community. It's not quite. It's not anywhere near as popular. I'll say that. Most of the time I log on, there's no one else streaming it. So there's that. I think probably overall it isn't as good a game to stream because it just doesn't wind the streamer up as much. And a lot of its mechanics are based on being tedious, it feels. Which is unfortunate. The weird Finnish community in the game. Oh. You confused me there, haven't you? I made me look a tit. I mean, yeah. It's got a weird French-Canadian community, sort of. I think the problem is it can't do too much without sort of copying. Have I been cut off from electricity because I haven't paid any of my bills? Oh, well, this is very bad. This is a problem that needs sorting immediately. The community needs to do it instead. Gary, don't take that as some sort of challenge, like you don't sort of just come here with that intention every single day. Wow. Right, I didn't want to just throw these all in the big pile like I was before. But I need to go and pay for my electric so they don't cut me, because they've cut me off. Fuck, I was literally meant to do that. I was meant to do that on Friday in game. It was his birthday. Birthday ruined, I guess. Oh no. No, what am I doing? I need to get the brake off. Oh, it's already off, idiot. Oh look, just did a little power slide onto that. It's my birthday. Oh man. I had to buy some maple syrup from the garage as well so I don't die. Oh god, we're going too fast. Yep. I was absolutely nailing some of these corners, but I knew that I'd have to make it around this one, so... I'll use the Canadian flag to stop all that bench will do. Oh, fuck off in the bin, cunt. $500? Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking obscene. Ruin the vibe. Yeah, but I don't want to pay $600 in electricity a week. That's not a monthly bill. That's a weekly bill. It's the cost of living crisis, mate. Come on. Good news is, though, I'm going to get 14 more planters whilst I'm here. I'm not leaving empty-handed. No way. Oh, God. What have I done that for? If I leave the brake off, then I won't forget to turn it off later. Come eyes. Welcome back, Jude. Also was just being foul in the chat before you got here, Jude. What are you misbehaving for? Is 0.02%. That feels... It can be 0.02%. Is it not 0.2%? Hold on, is it not just... That mass feels massively off, Gabby. Have you had some sort of stroke? You're saying I'd have to times it by... Sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. 600 times... Times it by 5 to make 1%. And then times it by 100. You fucking idiot. No, you've done it. No, it's not right at all. Bear! Bear's here! Wasn't I just talking about how I wanted Bear to be here? It's not right at all. It's not right, Jude. You're winding me up. It's not even slightly correct. Yeah, you've got to times by 100 to get that as a fucking percentage. Or something, probably. I don't know how percents work, but I think you do. Hey, yeah, I look, these are the last ones that I've got. This is it. Someone who's smart, work out what 600 is as a percentage of 30,000. It's 2%. No worries. It's 2% because if you times that by if I times 600 by 50, it's 2%. You've done it to 2. You forgot to times by 100, Gabby. You stupid cunt. God, you are so undeserving of even the most basic level of respect. You're still a cheap cunt. You're still a fucking stupid cunt. Thank you, E-Blair fan. He got auto-modded. Acting like a Tory. No, because I'm paying the same electricity prices as someone who's only making $1,000 every Sunday. I wouldn't mind if they were charging me a special rate just for being rich, but they're not. Are they? Thank you, Ant. Let me just drive home. It was actually fucking cunt all caps that got you specifically done there. If you want to know. Ant, how are you doing? I need to know more about how Ant is doing. I need to know what's happening where you are. Yeah, that's what I said, Gooch. Am I going mental here? Am I the only sane person in this whole community? I wouldn't be at all surprised the answer was yes, actually. It wouldn't shock me one little bit. You're personally cancelling COVID. Is COVID struck you at a personal level? No, we can cancel COVID until it's killed Joe Biden. Not that I want it to. Not that I want it to. You got it last week. Oh, pal, did you give Joe Biden a big kiss on the lips then afterwards? And was this your doing? Did you give Biden a big kiss on the lips? Hello, Burns. We were just talking about giving Joe Biden a big kiss on the lips. Oh, man. Never a dull moment. Can't confirm or deny it. Sounded pretty sus. Meeting was painful. I can imagine. It's COVID. It's COVID. Why would Biden have where are you getting that from, Burns? Oh, I imagine it's like eating silica gel. Wait, why is my electricity still not on? What the fuck? What do you mean no grid electricity? I just paid my bills. Oh my god. Well, he said he had cancer. Why did he say he had cancer? And he meant COVID. Mate, that guy's got dementia eating his brain at an absolute rate of knots. Do you mean he said he had cancer and meant COVID? That's insane. What on earth? Oh wait, it's going to be absolutely pitch black down here because I've got no electricity. Oh no, they're magic lights actually. Sorry, ignore me. What's been going on? Nothing's working, Bear. We're vibing really. It's been too hot. Monday and Tuesday were themed around heat. Wednesday, everyone in the UK at least was feeling a bit better. She done MDF. Medium density fiberboard. She'd been eating building materials. Maybe that came after the MDMA. Who knows? Doing fat lines of sawdust. I can't remember. I think it's MDF that's really fucking bad for you. If you're like sandy or something, you like cannot be breathing it in. It's really, I think it's something to do with the fibers, like, are really good at getting lodged in your lungs. Trying to imagine your mum doing MDMA. About industrial pollution. He got confused in a speech about industrial pollution. Said he has cancer. Someone later had to say he had skin cancer years ago. God, this is like someone explaining their granddad. Hey!
Welcome to Gedds Station, Mrs._TGB.
Thank you, pal. How long is this going to take me? MDF has formaldehyde in it. That seems like one of those substances you shouldn't be doing in a big line. I knew it was very, very bad for you if you were to be inhaling it. How much longer is this going to take me? Like 10 minutes. And then we're going to do a big weed. Yo, welcome in, Miss TGB. Absolute pleasure to have you in the chat. How are you doing today? Thinking about asbestos. I spent a lot of my youth in a building that seemed to be made almost exclusively out of asbestos. By killing you. I would have happily had that Monday around 4 o'clock. I would have accepted. I mean, not just Monday at 4 o'clock, but just because of the heat on Monday. Let's go, Bear. Bear, let's go. Bears, how is Raz getting on? Working with you nerds. Look at that. That's actually a thing of beauty right there. 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. 154, baby. Let's go. Let's actually go. We're almost all the way. That's very exciting to me. Doing great at a new job, learning really quickly. Well, that's probably because they're incredibly smart, but... Time to get the old torch out. Preserving stuff in museums. It sounds like the right stuff. Can't really remember. I've been in that position where I was Mrs. Gedds' supervisor for a while, and I did actually love working with Mrs. Gedds because, you know, I actually like spending time with her. I know, very, very different to most British couples. We don't hate each other's guts. But she got a thing about being stubborn, especially when she's being actively wrong. Oh, God. She's got a real thing about being stubborn. Also got me beaten up once. She wound up a customer so much that when I eventually had to deal with him, he got up and tried to beat the shit out of me. So that was good. And I just went, buddy, you think that's bad? I live with this shit. Just kidding. I didn't say that. Because I was dodging punches. Didn't have time. Not ass. Oh, that's oh, that's two things. That's British people's approaches to relationship and also management. Where it's more important that the manager is happy than the staff members they're managing. That's really two different things in a nutshell there. Mate, this stuff is going to make me go mad. Gedds avoid. Well, you know what? I think the guy was drunk or something. Like, it wasn't that hard to avoid. It was more keeping him at arm's length. I was holding a stick, so it was a flagpole. So I was using that as a sort of like makeshift baton. Hey Dan, how did your unemployment drinks go on Wednesday night? Very much a lippy, difficult underling. That's my role in life as well, actually. That's about the balance that I've struck in life. Thanks for your service, Mrs. Gedds. Oh, it is funny, but it also, like, I'm like, you're so stubborn and it winds people up. No, I'm not. Well, you are. I drank 24 rings. Planting some fritz or shit. No, we're growing weed. I'm gonna fall asleep on the job in a minute. I'm gonna have to make this my last one. These are the last like 3 ones I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna buy any more. Now I wanted to make 200, so maybe I'll have to buy like 20 more, 30 more, something like that. Yeah, I'm going to bed, you big loser. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got no power. Good shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I was wondering why I got paid then. It was because I left those barrels in the zone where they get bought. Oh, I forgot about this. Have I got power again now? Do they only turn power on like the next day? It should be 165 when I've... What have we got here? 1, 2, 3... Oh wait, I forgot about these. 4... 7 more not included. So, yeah, 7 more after this one. I can count good and stuff. Just remembered. What do you just remember? Just remembered it's my birthday today. Should all buy me a... Oh god! Jesus Christ. I thought I'd done something in the game then. It's like Friday. It's like Friday, you fucking losers. It's like Friday. Yeah, it really got me. It's because it just the opening fucking start of the guitar absolutely got me. Thanks, Bear. That was fun, right? Wasn't it, everyone? I enjoyed it. I forgot it was fucking Friday. I think it's because the Discord message of the same name came through right as little Mickey was complaining about work. Damn, Mickey think he's more important than Fat Fuck Friday. Yeah, I'll just climb over him. I'll just climb over him. That'll be sound. Ah. Oh, I want these done. I want these planted. I want to never think of this again. Ah. Thanks, Bear. Everyone say thanks, Bear. I was genuinely asking how you are earlier. You finished work? Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Work in the mud. Work in the bin. Size 66, 67. Oh my god, I should 100% save because I would actually cry if it crashed now. How do you throw the items? Hey Ramrod, you just right click whilst you're holding one. You just right click. Oh god, this looks like I'll do it with that finger instead. Yeet! Gonna go ass. Not gonna go out because you can't be asked trekking to Manchester for 2 pints. We win again. We win again. No worries, pal. Thanks for the first time chat. I appreciate it. How you enjoying the game? Very funny if they just left now. How you enjoying the game, pal? Oh my god, here we go, gamers! Last one for a minute, pals. We did it. We did it. How do I do a manual? No grid it? May. Do I need to go and pay them more money or something? Oh, for God's sake. It wasn't even the last one, I lied. Skinned and tired. That's fine, but we're streaming till 9. Pretty nice, still fresh. Good stuff. Well, gotta start somewhere. Why are they permanently cut me off for like for a week? This is terrible. What is going on? I need the electric. Can't believe I finally got all those planters in. Quite grindy, yeah. I could do with it being a little quicker. What's the letter? The letter is an advertisement. I didn't want to just throw it on the floor because I want to burn it or something, so it's not an item that might be using resources. Maybe burns. I did post the I did post the actual letter for the electric yesterday. I'm just gonna double check that there's not like two. There's a delay on reconnecting as a punishment. Mate, this game fucking sucks. It doesn't post. It doesn't send the post to your house or anything. Why? And I forgot to do it for 2 days in a row. Dude, you should definitely try and speedrun the Stray on Tuesday. You should definitely try and get the 2-hour achievement. I think a speedrun would be quite funny. Just stray speed come? No, that's an Ian Austin thing with stray dogs and cats. Stray speed run any %. Allegedly with that Ian Austin joke, by the way. That was allegedly, I've heard in the newspapers. Bill, you have until the following bill is posted to pay it, or your power will be shut off. If this happens, your power will be restored within a few working days. For God's sake, mate. I can't boil any syrup whilst that's on because you can't even use the electric boiler. As dusk falls. Play Toilet Chronicles. This Toilet Chronicles is really a fair question. Oh man. Oh my god, I need to get planted because I've got to stop playing this game now. It's raft o'clock. 4 o'clock is raft o'clock. You'll be excited, pals. I've done some work off stream on the raft. Actually, mainly, no, it's not that much. I've just been fishing and smelting. I mean, that's still quite good for me. To have put anything even resembling effort in off stream. This Pooh's spreadsheet. Which he definitely has, by the way. Yeah, it's
Excellent soir.
It's that thing, isn't it? Like, it just feels a little... It just feels a little rough paying 25 quid for it. Do you ever buy the cottage? Meds. I didn't, mate. No, I've not bought the cottage, actually. I'd struggle to afford it. No, I haven't bought the boat either, actually, for that matter. Oh, we're done with this packet. Let's go. Pack in the bin. Actually, I'm not on repeat prescription for these, so I don't even have any more. I'm trying not to dox myself here by getting the packet up. Oh, I got one more pack. I haven't doxed myself, have I? No. How many is that? Is it 2 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 10 days. No, I'll get it just to say I've bought it, to be honest. Whoa, we almost got a side swipe there. I need that one at the front left. There you go, to fall back into place. Cat game gets a 9 out of 10. I think the length of it seems absolutely fine. If you like the price to like, I don't know. Again, it's difficult, isn't it? Like, there's been a long conversation about like short games. Should they charge the same price or? There's some long games. There's some long games that don't, you know, they don't. Yeah, alright. If you can have like a 60-hour campaign, if it's mostly boring, if it's mostly grinding and it's mostly boring, that doesn't make it better value than a 6-hour like really beautifully put together campaign. Flash is here. Oh god, I took my hand off the steering wheel, or the analog stick that does the steering, to have that drink, and I almost made a big mistake. That would have made me cry. Picking up 12 barrels. Oh, I didn't even check my fucking no, it's because Gabby told me that it's just a punishment thing. It won't be connected until tomorrow or the day after. Can't believe we didn't put her off. I've subscribed to her YouTube now. Where it turns out they're extremely popular. Oh, let's go, Dan. Let's go, you lucky fucking shit. I'm so jealous of that. Very, very jealous of that. What do you mean? You said that, you said you there, as if you mean none of us put her off, right? Yo, let's go, SK. How's it going, pal? How is it going? How are you doing? How was work? Hope it's paying. Wait. It's all back on. The electric's back on. Let's fucking go. Let's go. I mean, the entire community failed to failed. Unlike this, like it was a challenge we were trying. I wasn't trying to put her off. I was just very sleep deprived. Let's try to get your account unlocked. What is your account locked? What do you mean? Your bank account? Your work account? I'm very confused. Simplest of things. Confusing me as ever. Work account on the client side. Oh. That's odd. Did you manage it, or is that now Monday's task? They delete your admin account. More than earned chat's approval for sure. Was a delight in chat. Spent the past 3 weeks. Oh no, it only got sorted on a Friday as well. What are the odds? Well, careful. You're not allowed to use that word, Gabby. There's one cunt in every relationship. You, I imagine, always fulfill that role, though. Surely a coincidence. Wow, we're all just glad you got it fixed, really, mate. You know, it could have been another 3 weeks. You can use it here. I don't know what this song's doing. It looks like it's going to do bits. It's doing bits. Definitely caught on the last 2 days. That's fine. Was nice.
Shut up, bitch!
Completely forgot about that one. Oh my days. I completely forgot about that. I entirely forgot about that one. Frog t-shirt is still missing. What do you mean missing? Dude, I spent the last of my disposable income for the month on that. That was like it. It was like get myself. Why is this here? Like get myself something nice or get Jujo's frog t-shirt, and I obviously chose get Jujo the frog t-shirt. What do you mean it's gone missing? Hidden it. Oh, the level of disrespect I'm seeing here is worrying even at this point. I'm worried for you, Juju. You're alright. No worries, Malto. Have a good nap. No lights? What do you mean no lights? Mate, am I going mental? What do you... Oh, okay. What do you mean control room? Is that good? I don't know. I'm just going to plant shit. The panel by the stairs. Yeah, I'll have a look. See what's gone wrong. Let's go, baby. Oh, missed. Depth perception. That's all good. I mean, I'll just make sure everything's watered. No worries, fan. No worries, no worries, no worries. Control room, I assume that's good, actually. I assume that's fine, actually. I don't know. We'll come back to this on Monday. And we'll find out. But for now, pals, that's Mon Bazou Dunsies. Dunsy onesies? No, I'm not going to say that, actually. Changed my mind. It's done, though. It's over for today.
Gedds station. I really promise not to Gedds station. Completely promise I'm not. Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? Toss a coin to your streamer. Why don't you sub to me? Why don't you sub to me? And I promise I'm not mad.